Hello everyone! Welcome back for more Let's Play Octopath Traveler 2. Joining me is StarPrincessHLC.
That's one way to get ahead in life.
And JKLantern.
Behold the Mugen genocide run. Which is to say the Mugen run.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you have a pacifist run there. So anyway, Travel Banter. Yeah, about that.
Reminds me of the zombie in Battletech. They were too inconvenient to conquer, so House Karina's just like, listen, give us some troops and some resources, and we won't oppress you as hard.
Yeah. Yeah, he kinda did.
Hikari is kind of paladin-y in this. That is not a complaint to the people out there wondering. Really, Particio, you can't believe it?
I mean, he's not exactly a soldier.
True.
I mean, his disputes have been settled with fist fights. Really? A lot of travel banter for such a short chapter.
Yeah.
Very pragmatic.
Yeah. Throne hates killing people, but it's what she's good at, and she's doing it with a purpose.
You mean jelly donuts?
I miss Ash's Primate. I unironically like Primeape as a Pokemon.
the lore behind it is kind of dark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got all that done.
That travel banter, I think, really... It did it subtly, but it kind of highlighted what Temenos is all about. Or at least partly what Temenos is all about.
Okay, so let's see, what was next? So either of Throne's routes are 31, Cassti's route is 31.
As much as Temenos, like, trolls people and is all about, like, doubt is what I do, at the end of the day, he really cares about people.
So do you have a preference whether we do Castti or Throne's chapters?
Either way, you should buckle in, because you're in for a ride.
I think we'll go with Castti then. She's already in the party. Plus, we finally get to see if this abandoned village was the one from her flashback.
I think this song in this village is used precisely like one other location in the game.
Yeah, the reason I did not remember the name Healeaks, it's only on a sign outside of town.
Yep.
Something bad happened here.
Yes!
Bad enough to get you basically ostracized in Canalbrine.
Deserted.
Kane O'Brien.
Malaya, where are you? Malaya.
How do you get this far ahead of us every time?
Yeah, how do you do that, Malaya?
What were you doing here?
You're asking the wrong question.
Why are you doing here?
You should.
How are you doing here?
What happened here? Does the word Santanejo mean anything to you?
I want to make a joke about Orange Santa Claus, but it doesn't quite fit.
Nah.
It was a flower of great importance to Ayer's apothecaries.
Santanejo.
Good, Castti. It's finally time to remember. I'll even lend a hand. Our story starts 2 years ago. It was a summer filled with the fragrance of green. The season of clouds and rain was right around the bend.
Am I going to die?
Yes.
I mean, there's only so many ways to stave off old age.
No, you're gonna live. Help is coming. Just hold on.
You're faster than expected.
How is he, Malaya?
In a great deal of pain, but lucid. I've patched him up as best I could. We were right to keep him here for observation.
Here, Lind. This should ease your suffering.
Pulse strong, breathing steady. Good.
Thanks. I'll be able to climb up and fix that darned roof for sure now.
Get your ass back down here, old man.
Easy there, old-timer. Learn your limits.
You're not climbing anything. A leaky roof won't kill you, but recklessness will.
You worry about getting better. I'll worry about those repairs.
Castti, really? Carpentry isn't our vocation.
But that won't stop our mother hen here. She just can't resist clucking over her charges.
Pluck, pluck.
No teasing.
Where's Trousseau?
Hey, Trousseau, that name's familiar.
Yeah.
We met him, like he was in the flashback in Snowland place.
Sorry I'm late. I had to see an unexpected patient.
Speak of the devil, dear.
You mean
The
the
what?
moose? In the desert.
Oh, we haven't gotten to the part with Moose in the desert yet.
They're just kind of out there if you wander through the desert.
Welcome back, Trousseau. Who was this patient?
Sally. She fainted, so I went to see what was wrong. I administered to her, and she seemed stable for the time being. Here, my notes. Though...
My soap
concerned
notes.
for her. I'd like
Can't
to
remember
follow
what
up on
soap
her
stands for. I had to learn to fucking write them, though.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
You care more about your patients than any other apothecary I've met, Trousseau.
There's no way that could possibly go wrong.
I was gonna say, that sounds like the quick way to the downfall that leads him to rain purple rain on a village. You know, it was a decade or so back, but my daughter was in the My Little Pony fandom.
Mm-hmm.
And she ran across something that asked, what would be the worst case outcome for each of the element bearers? Like, what would be the what would, if they took their element to the wrong extreme, how bad could it be? And one of the ponies has the element of kindness. So I was asked this question. And with kindness, do you want to know what I came up with?
I can think of several things, but yes, I'd love to hear this.
basically, the kindest thing would be to let them stop suffering life. Because life is just a series of pains and aches when viewed from the right lens.
Yeah.
So what's kinder than making all that go away? That's where I feel this is headed.
That's the heart of what it means to be a healer.
With temperament.
To extend a
They actually make a big point of that in Scrubs, where, like, if you're too compassionate, if you bond too much with the patients, it will kill you. And there are several doctors who just break and are like, I can't do this anymore.
That brought us all together.
Hell, even Dr. Cox, who is crusty and is the one who's like, people are bastard-coded bastards. At a couple points, like, very specific patients die, and even though he has like 20 years of experience being a doctor, he just breaks.
Mm.
That creed's what makes our
If you get
orders
attached.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the kind words, everyone. But no working yourselves into the ground. Let's all take a break, yes? That was very helpful. That was very helpful. Thank you.
So we are still in the flashback.
Oh, very much so.
Thank you.
I mean, this town is not that big to begin with.
It is not.
Thank you.
There's some drama waiting to unfold right there.
I was just about to head up to Lynn's roof, see what I could do.
Thanks for handling that for me, Andy.
No need for thanks. Leave the muscle work to me. I got the brawn for it.
You certainly do. Well, off with you then.
Yeah, he needs to be reined in a little bit.
How's Sally?
Right as rain, and playing up a storm. I was a fool for worrying over nothing.
There's no shame in feeling concern for a patient. In fact, I believe your empathy is your greatest strength.
And your greatest weakness.
Thank you. Well, guess I'll check up on some of our other patients.
Thank you.
A 9-year-old suddenly losing consciousness. Keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ah, horse girl.
Didn't mention anything about horses with her.
She's very attached to them horses.
Randy was just teaching me how to look after Jaya here. He was? Uh-huh. Jaya's just such a sweetie, isn't that right?
It must be nice to be so loved, Jaya.
Isn't this a nice, happy village full of life?
Yeah, it is. This legitimately is a nice little happy village.
Thank you.
Look at all those happy pigs and cows.
And I can't wait to see how it all goes horribly wrong, but we will find out next time when we interview the last apothecary here. Because it's time to take a break. When we return, we'll talk to people. We'll probably watch this place die horribly. Until then, take care, everyone.
Later.
Bye-bye.